Welcome back, guys, to Professor Layton and Pandora's box, where last episode we delved into the mine and completed puzzles to get the contraptions within either into a working state or to open, finding a miner's diary where we learned more about the dig that took place. Now needing to head to the castle, we stopped to tour the town in case we can find more thirsty citizens or puzzles. Just want to know, should I go into town? And have a look around first in terms of people to make tea for. Or those that might be in actually completely new locations. It kind of looks like this would be the last area for us to have to go to. So let's just take a quick tour. See if we can see anything we couldn't see before. Because we're basically at the end of this. At the moment it's just walking to say, oh, yep, tea. Oh my, so very thirsty. Are you alright, sir? To be honest, I've been better, sonny boy. And the name's Gregorio, and I love chests like pigs love mud. I've been standing here all day pondering my next move, and well, it's pretty brutal work. Would a cup of tea help that thirst of yours? That'd be mighty kind of you, sonny boy. I'll see what I can make. Once you're refreshed, thinking up your next move should be much easier. Well, that it should be. Brew me that something sweet and smoky that'll take care of my dry throat. Sounds like Clover Quencher? Checkmate! Gregorio seems refreshed and ready to make his next move. Ah, now that's a refreshing cup of tea. Oh, of course, Queen and Bishop 6. Check. See, a little tea can work wonders. You've already found your next move. That's my way of saying thanks. Here's a little factoid for you, sonny. There's a museum you can find books with the chess strategies used by aristocrats of the past. The peculiar thing is that no new strategies have been developed in the last 50 years. It's almost like time has stopped. Yes, we've already puzzled him out. But that's why we're going for tea, because sometimes when you quench someone's thirst for tea, you get a puzzle. So I guess there's a reason to do one more sweep, click on people a lot. And most people, to be totally fair with you, have either had tea already, or I've puzzled them out. Like, they literally say, like, I'm out of flour and stuff. Just imagine if there was a guy here now, like, another puzzle in here would be horrendous. The other thing I've got to look for is picture places. I feel like, weirdly, I must have missed one of those somewhere. Like, this guy didn't need tea, or I already gave him tea. I don't know which one of these two things is true. Also, I wonder if we'll see Don Paolo or Chelmy again. I kind of wondered if they'd be, like, hiding out here. He does need tea! Alright there, boys. What kind of place does Folsense seem like to you outsiders? I'm curious, see? Well, it seems to be quite the resplendent place to me. Resplendent. What? If you're trying to call it fancy like, then I'd be agreeing with you. But now the mine's been shut down, we can kiss goodbye to the town's income source and my job. The town's dying, it just doesn't know it yet, see? That's a rather bleak thing to say. Honestly, it sounds as if you need to lift your spirits. Well, say I make you some tea. Well, I can't say no to an offer like that, but I gotta tell you, I'm picky about what I drink. I like my miner's tea with a bit of kick, see? Got anything a bit spicy? So spicy... Maybe some a bit of zing to it, boy. No half measures now. I want it fiery hot, see? Okay. Sounds like he wants it really spicy. Yeah, I was gonna say, that sounded like a bad idea. Any other clue I can get from his sentence? Bit of zing. No half measures sounds like he wants 2. At least 2. I mean, we can, if we spam through, we can try 2 with every ingredient and see if that makes a tea. If it's not, then it's probably just like Kay and Twilight or something. Not going well so far, eh? Must have been another hint. I feel like we've already done this. Wait, what if I just put 3 of them in there? Oh. Cherry boost. Ooh, spicy. My whole mouth is tingly now. Yes, there's quite a healthy dose of pepper cherry in there, no doubt about it. I kind of like it. Makes me feel very chirpy. Next time I'm feeling down, I know what to reach for. Yes, a good cup of cherry boost can be quite nice every once in a while. If I did 3 in a row. Well, I think cherry boost is probably it. The spicy kick pepper cherry makes this tea an ideal pick me up if you're feeling a little down. So there's 1 tea I've still yet to make. That's good tea. A smile spreads across Dylan's face. He seems restored and in high spirits. Proper minus tea that is, boys. Tastes good and strong, just like what we brewed down the mine. I'm glad to hear the tea meets with your approval. Much obliged, boys. But listen, take it from me as an old boy who knows. Closing down the mine like we did is more dangerous for this town than any vampire. With no money coming in from gold, it's just a matter of time before Folsense turns into a ghost town. Right, yes, this is the tea tour, you could say. Like, I can't remember feeding her tea. It does have a number every time we do tea. That says this many people have been done. Then I guess the issue comes in figuring out which of the people can be done as well. Lately no one in town wants to go near the forest. The path that takes you up to the Herzen Castle, but the gate leading there is locked. Maybe I should have gone there first before doing this tour. That makes too much sense, doesn't it? Not much going on in here. People saying the same things as they always do. And you don't need tea either. Or at least don't need tea at this very second. You've solved 113 puzzles. Sammy has a puzzle. Hey dude, she's getting close to finding out what you're looking for. Things are coming along nicely, thank you for asking. Oh, but Sam, as the conductor, is it alright for you to be away from the train like this? Man, forget that train. Even if I cared, today's supposed to be my day off. But here I am. First I get sent off after the Elysian box, and then I'm accused of murder. It's total drag. Sammy Funder's no murderer, man. After all that craziness, it's definitely time to chill out with a puzzle. Here, check it out. Uh-oh, what's Sammy got for me next? 67, Sammy's working week. So let's say today is my day off. If yesterday wasn't also a day off, then I'm off again tomorrow. If on the other hand I was off yesterday, then tomorrow I'll have to work. Now let's say I work today. What a drag. If I didn't work 2 days before today, I'll have to head to work tomorrow. But if I did work 2 days ago, I'm off tomorrow. Yow! Assuming a standard 365-day year and ignoring weekdays and holidays, use what Sammy told you to work out the number of days he works in a year. Well, first of all, word soup. We have to discern this. I'd assume from the pictures that he probably has more days off than you'd think. Because he seems quite happy about this. So let's say today is my day off. If yesterday wasn't also a day off, so work, then I also have a day off tomorrow. If, on the other hand, I was off yesterday, then tomorrow I'll have to work. Now, let's say I work today. What a drag. If I didn't work 2 days before today... So, like, 1, 2... I'll have to head to work tomorrow. But if I did work 2 days ago, I'm off tomorrow. Yow! He works 3 days on and 2 days off. Okay. So how many 5s in 365 is the first thing we have to do. So that's... $73. 73 times 3. Math. 219. No, that can't be right, yeah? He just doesn't work a fifth of the... He doesn't work 2/5 of the year. Is another way of putting it. Maybe he does just work out. He only works 219 days a year? I feel like I've added up something wrong, but we'll find out.
And now to test my theory.
That's cushy. That's cushy.
Ah, wonderful.
Score! Sammy's lengthy and convoluted explanation may have been hard to understand, but his work schedule is simple. He works 3 days in a row, rests for 2, and then repeats the pattern. Put a different way, Sammy works 3 out of every 5 days. 3/5 of his 365-day year gives you 219 work days per year. That's a pretty sweet deal he's got going on, yeah. Kushti. Oh, that's man, it was so sweet, it makes me want to hit a high note. Kerrang! Kerrang! Is that actually a reference or not? For any Brits that are into like rock and metal when I was quite a bit younger. So Kerrang is a publication, or was a publication, in the UK about rock and metal bands and all that music. Was it even a TV channel or not? I think it was. It was a TV channel too? And a radio station, yeah. Is that what they're doing? They're referencing Kerrang? Or was Kerrang a reference to something? You know, the boss is a pretty lucky guy. I mean, the dude owns his own train. Here we are out in the middle of nowhere searching for some old guy's loot. Don't get me wrong, some moolah would be sweet. Sometimes the boss can be real greedy. It was definitely a magazine as well, I'm pretty sure. If you like to read your music in a magazine. Now, the real question is what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. I just want to hang out, but I don't think the boss would dig that much. Folsense used to be home to many families of noble birth. Then Duke Curzon discovered a vast gold deposit on the outskirts of town, which changed everything. Folsense developed rapidly, but word of the gold brought in all sorts of unsavory types. It's such an awful shame. This used to be such an enchanting town. Everyone needs to get on Sammy's schedule. He's living the life. Alright, at this point we've checked out pretty much everywhere in town again, except for maybe people that have tea needed. I'm still going to go back here, even though I know nothing's there. Maybe it'll just let me take a picture? Did I tea both of those people? I thought that one of them wanted Smokey, but I think I've actually teed them. Well, they ain't sweating. But they ain't thirsty. But this guy's. I find the best teas for unwinding have a hint of spice to them. Are you up to the task of brewing one? I'd give my jacket for a relaxing cup of tea, and if it had a gentle scent and spicy taste, I'd swoon. Relaxing, gentle, and spicy taste. I haven't made the last one, but I don't think it's this. What am I missing there? The gentle scent. The gentle scent is what's getting me. Might be something I've already made, of course, because I've only got one tea left. Light taste of this tea soon transforms into something spicy, perfect for unwinding. That's like Cayenne Twilight. Mysterious blend melds sweet and mild notes with fantastic spiciness. It's either Dream Spice or Cayenne Twilight. Shoot, I'll try Dream Spice. No, I'm wrong. Could it really be, could it be neither? And how fast do you think we can make him sweat? Oh, he's sweating straight away, so we get another go. Is it Cayenne Twilight? If it's not, then we really do have to look for another tea recipe. Oh, it's Cayenne Twilight. A smile spreads across Dawson's face. He seems restored and in high spirits. The herbs in this tea are outstanding. Whether it be herbs or antiques, items of great quality never fail to inspire the human heart. One prime example of this is a rare and ancient text I have in my personal collection. The puzzle hidden within its pages has fueled the imaginations of men for generations. Still not convinced? Here, have a look. You know what they say, seeing is believing, eh? Hey, we got a puzzle for our tea tour. An ancient map depicts the possible spots of a vast fortune along with these directions. Inscribe the numbers 1 to 6 in the map's blank spaces so that each set of numbers in a straight line has the same sum. This sum must be the largest one possible given the condition described above. Then grab your shovel and race to the spot marked 1. For it is there that your treasure resides. The number 4 has been filled in for you. Circle the spot where the treasure is hidden. Well then, the intersection has to be 6. Wait, what? Then grab your shovel and race to the spot marked 1. Okay. I was trying to put a 6 there, but now I realize you're thinking it's that. That's kind of got to be 6. 1, 5. It might be 3, 1 actually, and 2. So 4, 6, 2, 12, 5, 1, 2. Okay, this doesn't add up to begin with. Oh yeah, it being a 6 there because the 4's there makes it very hard. Maybe we have to put the 5... Must be the highest possible... Maybe the 6 isn't there. I'd have to maybe lower the amount here. Alright, we're left with 3 and 2. So again, we like end up with so much. 13, 11, 8. 9 actually, sorry. Lower it to a 5 maybe? Well, 51 is 10, 61 is 9. Ten? 10, 10, 10? That's 10 across every line. It's probably the highest sum to make them all equal. That would be the where the 1 was.
This puzzle solved.
No! I'm incorrect.
Well.
So there's a higher number than
I suppose
what
you
that.
can't win them all.
Ooh, incorrect. This was supposedly an easier one. So it must be like 11? Four, 5, 2, 6, 3, 1. Why didn't I just like... That's actually 12 on one axis now. Oh, okay. That's wrong then. 6, 11, 12, and 11. How do I alter this so now it works better for me? That's the question, isn't it? Okay, that's not going to work out for me. Wait, do I have to make this add up? Wait a second, across all straight lines. Weirdly enough, I was thinking it was like this. What if it's this too? What if it's every section? That can't be right? Can it? Ooh. Oh, I've got 99 hit points. The number 4 is already in place. Your task is to decide where the numbers... Yeah, I know that. Your goal is to make every set of numbers in a straight line add up to the same total. Pay special attention to 2 lines that use the number 4 as they are crucial to solving the puzzle. The 2 lines that use the number 4. This is one of them then. Does that mean this is probably 6 and it probably adds up to 10? That won't go that way. 2, 9. And 10. Everything's 9 except for one bit now. 5, 2. That's still 10 on that line. Just moved it around a weird little bit, didn't I? Can't go low as 7 because of the way the 6 works. I equally don't think I can get up to 10. Am I somehow messing this? Correct. The 1 is on the left. Damn it. They had that extra little bit. So yeah, 9. 9. 9. 9. Why did I only think it was the
to
sets of
test my theory.
threes? What?
Well, I suppose you can't win them all.
What? Why? What? Focus your attention on the spot on the far right and how it forms a line with the number 4. Will you do insert a smaller number like 1 or 2 here? Your total for the whole line could be any larger than 6. With a total like that, there'd be no space for you to put the number 6, making the puzzle unsolvable. So what should go in that far right spot? You trying to make it 10? What? Did they not all add up? I'm so confused right now. They're all 9. Did it, like, I want to go look back at the footage now. Did it, like, suddenly think it was a different section of it? Okay, so that's not right. There's a higher sum, so it must be 6. But then everything has to add up to blimmin'... $10. Why didn't I already do the middle one?
And now to test my theory.
What? Okay, what went wrong here?
And there we have
Why
it.
did I do the first one? I thought I did the middle one to begin with. You did it. The treasure is buried in roughly the center of the map. The sum you needed to work with was 10. You could organize the numbers so that each line added up to a number total of 9, but that is not the highest possible sum. Yes, I've managed to mess that up. Right royally. Get the 9 as well. Well done, you have a wisdom that gives me newfound hope for society. Oh, do you now? In a town of steeped ingredients, Folsense, meaning someone like you is a true breath of fresh air. Man, you're overselling this a little bit. I take it I chose the bottom one and not the top one. I think you picked the free slot. Did I really? Wait, so there's a potential that I actually solved the puzzle. And then just chose wrong at the end. Then proceeded to solve it wrong because of what happened. Let's just not think about it, shall we? I don't think we need to do that evil upon me. Well, that was a town tea tour with a couple of puzzles. The gate is shut tight. In order to get in, we'll simply have to wait for the stagecoach. Look, there's a stagecoach now. Quick, let's hide. Why didn't we board it to begin with? It's open, Professor. The gate's open. And we've escaped their detection. If we're going to enter, now is our only chance. Move quickly. I'm now wondering if it was just my rough stylus actions that made it go wrong. Do we really have to go through this forest to get there? I have to say I find this place rather spooky. Aye! Luke, what's the matter? A ghost! There's a ghost in the forest! Oh, Luke, you know that there are no such thing as ghosts. Yet, we haven't got to that game yet, probably. Your eyes must be playing tricks on you. But I'm positive. I saw it, Professor. Deep breaths, Luke. When on edge, even something as harmless as a gnarled tree can look like a ghost. I suppose so. Feeling better? Good. Come along. We mustn't let the stagecoach get too far ahead. Yes, we also didn't believe in automatons with a soul, but... It's pitch black out here, Professor. Yes, without some sort of light, I don't believe we'll be able to advance. But what do we have here? We're in luck, my boy. I think someone left a lantern here. B20. Well, it's those ones I fell. Use lamps to light up the dark forest paths. For each lamp, assume its light reaches to the end of any straight road. Use the fewest lamps possible to light all the paths. So where should the lamps go? Probably right down. It's nice how it only shows up for a little bit. If it stayed completely lit, you'd know you were correct. You essentially have to put them at any of these junctions, by the look of it. We've got the entirety of the top. Big section of the middle. Every one of the diagonal paths. Oh, there we go. When you submit it, it just shows you.
This puzzle solved. And there we have it.
Well, it doesn't say that's mean. I mean, it is, but equally if it does, then the puzzle's like, done. Good job. The paths were quite scary, but that was just because it was dark, right? Kind of like the roses puzzle, right? Where you could just keep plopping them down until you get it right. Ah, now we've got light. Curious though, isn't it? It would leave a perfectly good lantern out here. I can't imagine someone simply forgot it here. It's almost like someone is leaving a trail for us. Another puzzle on that lamp. This forest just goes on and on. It's darker than ever here. Yes, but fortunately somebody left behind a second lantern. Let's see where we are. Were you stealing all the lanterns that have been put out? Light the way too. Right, use lamps to light up the dark forest paths. For each lamp, assume its light reaches to the end of any straight road. Use the fewest lamps possible to light all the paths. Probably kind of like in a weirdly different order from what we had before. But maybe a bit like this. Okay, we need one to be like down here. Probably something like this. If we go to memo now, we can of course just mark the areas. So that's covered. Here that's covered. That's covered. Here that's covered. And that's covered. Here we have this entire junction. This. Here we have this. It just looks messy now. That. And that. Here we have that and that. That looks good to me.
Here goes.
Here it goes. This lance must be blinding. Yeah, it's
That was almost
down the alleyway.
easy.
Like lasers. Good job. The paths were quite scary, but that was just because it was dark, right? Finally, some light. Now that the path is easier to follow, let's move ahead. This place is spooky enough without that horrible statue, is it now? I'll say, chat hasn't been calling much at the moment. So the other lanterns aren't puzzles.